Did you find it?
I got it. Okay, now we're recording. Okay, so Kim, will you wave again
Hi.
so people know who you are? Okay, we're going to try to make this quick so that you guys can go to bed or go relax with your family. For those of you who can keep your eyeballs up. And just kind of give you some expectations for the group. What are some things that we're trying to do as coaches together running this group? And then give you guys a chance to ask any questions for those of you who are new to the challenge group or who have just come across something that you're not really quite sure what to do with. So my name is Abby Gossard. I have been a coach with Christine Carroll, who's both Kim and I's upline, just since July of last year. And so I've been able to kind of tag team with Kim for various things, and she's kind of my sounding board for a lot of things, and we keep each other, I think, here. Some days I'm here and some days she's here, and so we just kind of keep ourselves pretty level for the most part. But I'm just really excited to be able to work with Kim and work with some of her coaches and some of our new challengers and just learn from her, and then also be able to just kind of work together and see how we can make this a better experience for you guys as well. So Kim, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Is this where I get to introduce myself?
Yeah, who are you?
Is that your only introduction that you're going to do for you?
I don't know. What else do you want to know? I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. My husband's a police officer. I should probably say that stuff too, huh? I didn't really work through that details. I have 1 kid with hearing loss and a variety of special needs. So if you ever hear me joke about being in the hospital or having a kid who's like can't hear anything, I'm not really that evil and mean, I promise. I live in Lafayette. I stay at home and then do Beachbody on the side.
Lafayette, Indiana.
Lafayette, Indiana. Yes.
Because we have some out-of-state people.
I know. Sorry. Yeah.
Tell them about your health and fitness journey.
Oh yeah, that journey. Thanks. I feel like you should interview me. Clearly, I don't know how.
I am.
I don't know how to talk about myself. I started last June, in 2016, at about 200 pounds, and randomly was scrolling Facebook and met Christine. Turns out she was a Purdue alumni and was a cousin of a girl that I knew. And so, we started a conversation. I jumped in her group. I had done 21 Day Fix before and tried Shakeology before, but I didn't really understand what it was all about. And so, jumped in the first month and had some really great success and just decided to keep doing it. And then Christine said, "Hey, you should coach." I'm like, I have no idea what that really means. Okay, let's do this, mostly for the discount. And then people started asking me what I was doing and wanting to jump on board with me. And so then it just kind of grew, and here we are. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Good job. Okay. My name is Kim, and I've been a coach for 4 years now. And prior to coaching, I stayed at home, and my husband traveled all the time. And I had 2 small children who were at the time 5 and 7. And my 5-year-old was getting ready to go to full-time kindergarten. And I knew I needed to do something about my health. I weighed over 200 pounds, and I had all kinds of health issues that I thought I was destined to be that way for the rest of my life. But my best friend from childhood is Christine Carroll, my upline coach. She became a Beachbody coach, and I saw her, posting stuff on Facebook about it, and I was like, what's she got going on? And so I reached out to her, and she helped me find a fitness program. And I started drinking Shakeology again. I had actually been drinking Shakeology for about 3 years prior to that, but I didn't know. I just thought it was a weight loss shake at the time. And I started with T25. And after I lost about 25 pounds, people were asking me, like, what are you doing? Like, how are you losing the weight? I want to do what you're doing. And that's kind of when I saw this as an opportunity to help people and also make money for my family. And so within about 2 years, I had lost a total of 50 pounds. And I wish I could say that all of my health issues went away, but they did not. It seems as though I have some genetic predisposition to some health issues that I'm trying to work through right now. But anyway, so that's my background. That's my story. Did I answer them all, Abby?
I think you did a fantastic job. Way to tell people your story and really introduce yourself.
Thanks.
Unlike me. Well, do you want to go into like the calendaring and materials and stuff?
Yeah. Okay. So I know that we bombarded you guys with tons of information this week. And for those of you that are new to this process, I get that you might feel a little overwhelmed. You might be like, oh my gosh, where am I supposed to start? If that is you, please do not be afraid to reach out to us. Even if you're not ready right now, that doesn't mean you can't still do something starting tomorrow. And we will help you. We will work with you. We've been there. Abby and I both started with the 21-day fix. And I remember how overwhelmed I felt. So please reach out to us. One of the things that we didn't elaborate on a whole lot that we thought we would take some time during this Zoom to elaborate on is the workout.
You're frozen.
Sorry, I'm getting your internet connection is unstable. Is it better now?
You're good.
Okay, sorry. No matter what program you're doing, there is a calendar that goes with it, and it's in the program materials of Beachbody On Demand, whether you're on your computer or whether you're on the app or online or on the app, it doesn't matter. It's all under program materials. So if you're doing the 21-day fix, you're going to want to follow that calendar exactly how it's laid out. Day one, you do this workout, which is Monday. Tuesday, you do this workout. Wednesday, you do this workout. Like, you should follow it in that order. Most of the workouts, they want you to work out 6 days a week or 7 days a week. If that's not what you are going to do, which is totally fine, just make sure you follow the calendar in consecutive order. So if you're only going to work out 3 days a week, then you do the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday workout that first week. Does that make sense? And I when I first started, that's all I did. I did 3 I lost most of my weight just doing 3 workouts a week. Now I know that my body kind of needs to work out at least 6 days a week, and so my rest day is on Sunday. So when I do a new workout program and they have the rest day on, let's say, Wednesday or Thursday, I will skip that as my rest day and just do the next day's workout, so that Sunday always ends up being my rest day. That's just the way I like to do it. Are you that way, Abby, or do you do your rest day when the calendar says you should have a rest day?
It kind of depends on the day. Like, Mondays are hard days for me, just traveling wise with Williams therapies and things.
Oh, right.
Not that I always have my rest day on Monday, but if I have a bunch of stuff going on, I just kind of shift it around.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yes, totally. It's great that you can be that flexible. That's one of the benefits of doing these workouts and having the calendar laid out for you already, that you can make it kind of flexible. So make sure at this point, you should have already been reviewing the program materials in your program of the fitness program that you're doing, looking at the nutrition plan, looking at the calendar, looking at whatever materials come with it. Some of the workout programs have a lot of materials and some just have few, but just make sure, if you haven't already, that you've taken a look at all of the information in the program materials of your specific fitness program that you're going to be doing. Do you have anything to add to that, Abby?
No, I don't think so. Any questions? I know a lot of the faces that I'm seeing on here are not new to these programs, but we just kind of want to start a foundation and lay it for anybody who might be watching this. in a couple of days who are new or unable to get onto it, we want to make sure that we give them as much information as we can, because I know that some of you had mentioned to me these were some things that you had kind of struggled with. You didn't know that it was there until a few days after you gotten started. So we're trying to get as much out there for our new people as possible. Yeah, Lisa.
Are we able to, can you do a screenshot of your computer and access it real quick so people know right where it's at?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
And one other thing to add on this particular subject, moving forward, we want to do this Zoom on Thursday night of the Thursday before the Monday starts. So technically we would have done it, 4 nights ago on Thursday night, but that was obviously Thanksgiving and we were going to do it then. And with everybody traveling in that holiday, Friday and Saturday wasn't going to work out either. So we will be able to do these Zooms on the Thursday night before, and we can talk about all these things in advance to help people get prepared over the weekend. So
yeah, great point. So this is your Body on Demand. I just went obviously from my computer. I clicked on Body on Demand and got 21 Day Fix. So here's what pops up when you click in. Got all your workouts and then program materials. And so this is where you start. This is where you've got your results. Actually, this is a perfect place for me to kind of transition into my topic, which is about logging and getting information for the Beachbody Challenge. So Kim posted a great post earlier in the group about how to do your measurements. I know when I first did it, I can't tell you I measured my chest in the right area. Might have been a little too low. And I was like, oh, great. So this to me was really great to have this information prior to doing my measurements. And I know that for some of you, it's really challenging to think about putting pictures of yourself out for the world to see. And I really, really, really can't stress to you enough how much you will want that picture in 90 days, in 30 days from now, when you've gone through a couple rounds of a program or just finished one full program, and you'll want to see what your hard work has done for you. So let me finish up with the program materials and then I'll jump over to that. But if you scroll down and you've got your calendars that Kim was talking about, and it literally just walks you through exactly what you need to be doing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And with 21 Day Fix, it's pretty simple because it's just 7 workouts that you rotate through for 3 weeks. So there's your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then further down, you'll find your food list, and there's the eating plan, FAQs. And this is fun. I just found out that we have the playlists that go with each of the workouts, so you can download Spotify and get some music going, because sometimes you don't want to hear people talk. You just want to hear some music to work through. So does that help give you some information at least? Then I'll stop sharing. Okay, so part of what I hope that you have finished, or at least started, or gotten yourself ready, mentally preparing yourself for are your pictures for tomorrow. And do this. Make sure that you have a picture of yourself. I constantly go back and I compare to where I was that very first time, and I put my side by side. And even when I'm having a rough month, like I had last month where I just didn't do very well, I ate like crap. In fact, I gained a couple pounds, but when I put it side by side to where I was, that's the encouragement that I need to keep going, because I know that not every month is going to be a successful month. Not every program am I going to have the results that I had with other programs. And so just having that picture is what is going to be motivation enough to keep moving me forward. Same thing with the measurements. You may not see the scale move. One thing I've been watching with some of the coaches that have been doing this new program called 80 Day Obsession, which is coming out in January. Several coaches that I've been watching haven't had weight changes. Like, they're staying the same weight, but the inches that they're losing, and you can physically see the inches melting, like abs, booty. you can totally see it in their pictures. And that's amazing to me. So start by taking your measurements. Make sure that you log it somewhere. If you're a pencil and paper person, write it down. If you're a technology person, I will advise you, when you upgrade your phone and you have to get a new 21-day fix app, make sure that you write down the measurements that you had from the very beginning so you know where you were when you started.
That's good advice.
Just saying, because somebody might have lost her original measurements and it's really, really sad. Okay, so do your measurements, do your pictures. Don't think about it. Just have somebody post them, put them on. You don't have to share it with your coaches if you don't want to. You don't have to share them in the group, but keep them for yourself. The other thing is the Beachbody Challenge. We don't talk about this enough, and it's a really cool thing that Beachbody does. So you do a program start to finish, and then you go onto the website, which I can do that now. I'm going to show you, maybe. I'll show you where you go because it's super, super easy. You just go and log in, and right here where it says Beachbody Challenge, take the challenge. This is how simple it is. And then it walks you through, what do you do? So these are the people that won the $100,000 at Summit, which was pretty cool to see, which is our like national coaches conference that we go to every summer. But it walks you through. Okay, got to get down here. Maybe.
And you can click on those people and learn about their stories.
Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. And she won $500. So it's a daily drawings for people who submit their transitions. And so you just answer some questions about what all you've done and what program you used and where you went a challenge group. What kind of, did you use Beachbody Recover? Did you use any of our performance lines? Were you drinking Shakeology? And it just kind of asks you some questions about it too. So am I missing anything about the...
But you don't have to have any crazy transformation to submit your before and after results of your program that you've done. You can just submit your before and after pictures, and they'll send you a free t-shirt for the program that you did. So it's pretty cool. It's just a neat little way to get some free swag.
Yeah. And Lisa asked a great question. She said, can you only do the challenge one time? You can do it, I think, for multiple programs. I'm not sure if you can repeat the same program.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
just one program.
I think so.
And okay, yeah. And you do get free stuff, including a t-shirt. I think with 22-minute hardcore, you get a coin.
Oh, do you?
That's the one that I'm like, you get a coin.
I never did that program.
There's some connection to it. I have to figure that out because I know I have some girls who are tackling 22-minute hardcore. So, yeah, but it's...
We give coins.
You wanted that?
In the military, we give coins as an award. So that's why it's probably a coin.
Putting it all together. I was going to have to do research.
Yep.
Thank you.
When I deploy out to disasters, if you are the last to put your challenge coin out, you have to buy drinks for everybody.
Good to know. Good to know. You probably whip your coin out real fast. Okay. Any questions about the Beachbody Challenge? No. Okay. I'm going to keep moving along. As far as daily logging goes, we want you to log your workout clearly. Want you to give some details, like if you're doing 21-day fix, tell us the program that you're doing and tell us what workout you're on. So if you're doing upper fix, 21-day fix, and then give us a day representation, like I'm on day 22, day 7, day whatever, so we can kind of help keep track of where you're at, because there's I have 20, I know Kim has close to that in this group, and so we're trying to keep track of everybody, and we don't want to make you feel like we don't pay attention, but we do. We just are trying to keep an eye on everybody and to encourage you as well. So then also with your Shakeologies, do us a favor, post your recipes, because we're going to be having, we add people into our groups as we get new challengers and we get new customers who want to jump on board. I'm not going to stop anybody from having to wait until my next challenge group. They're getting thrown in just like most of you got thrown in, at least with me, and I'm sure Kim does the same thing too. So we want to give them as much information, like how do you make your shake? What is your recipe that works for you? And then also get in the habit of getting picture of your Shakeology and some sort of picture with your workout. Now, ideally, we'd love a selfie. I know that some people are not huge selfie fans. I totally get that. Give me a picture of your workout shoes, your weights, your bands, your kids that are crawling up and underneath you when you're trying to get your workout in, your dog who likes to lick your face when you're doing, crunches. Whatever it is, give us a picture of your workout. And the reason why is we have some exciting, fun thing that we're going to do in a couple weeks, and we'll tell you more about it, but you will have to post a picture of your face after your workout, and then also your Shakeology. So get yourselves in the habit of that so that you can have a head start on the habit that you need to be creating to do really well at this contest that we might be having. Okay. As far as expectations and engagement, we just need you to show up daily. I want you to show up. If you've had a crappy workout, Kim, you've been, as sucky as it's been with your back, you've still showed up every single day. And I need the it's good to know where you're at. Even if it hurts, I still want to know you're not dead somewhere, you're still alive. So same goes with you guys. If you're having bad days, if you're struggling with something, your kids are crazy, still show up. Tell us what's going on. That's the point of the group.
Can I elaborate on that real quick, Abby?
Yep.
That, you bringing that up, I've never bothered to share this with my challengers before, but even when I'm not working out, like let's say it's my rest day and I'm not scheduled to work out, I still go into the app and log that today is my rest day. And in my back, I have not worked out since Tuesday, and I've still gone into the app and I've still said, not working out today, my back is still bad. So on the days that you aren't working out, maybe if you're not scheduled to work out, or maybe for whatever reason the day didn't work out that you could get a workout in, we highly encourage you to still go into the app and log that, say that, let us know what's going on with you.
Yep. And if it's something that we can maybe give you some tips on how to work with it, if it's a timing issue, if it's a internet issue, if it's something that's happening, maybe there's something we can do and brainstorm as a group to try to help you figure that out. Those are great points, Kim. Thank you for sharing that. So we still want you to show up daily. Tell us if you're having a bad day or not. And then if you're like me at all, you love to be encouraged. Like, I think that's kind of why we're here, is because we know that we like to be supported and we like to have kind of the camaraderie of people around us. And so when you show up and you're looking through the pictures and the posts of people, just comment, give them a like, give them a comment. Like, that's sometimes the encouragement that people are going to need. Whoa. Are you doing that?
No.
Cool. I'm not either.
Beth.
Oh, hey, Beth. Hold on.
She's sharing her screen.
Way to go, Beth. You figured out Zoom. Next time you're leading.
Woo-hoo. I was going to make a comment, but I couldn't find the comment.
It's right beside the screen share. Watch out for the little arrow. Watch out for the little arrow. Sneaky. Going back to encouraging. So if you show up and you're looking through people's posts, give them a like, give them an encouragement, give them something to keep them going. Because they took the time to come in and to log. And I don't know about you, but I love when people comment on my stuff, because sometimes it just takes all that I have to get a workout in, being honest. And I just need somebody to say, way to show up and put on pants today. Like, that's just all I need sometimes. So if you're a first timer, I understand this might be a little uncertain for you, but just give them a great job. If you are a coach who has been in these groups, I expect some stuff out of you. If you're a challenger who's been around for a few days, kind of expect some stuff out of you too, because you've been around. So don't be afraid to share some love and some encouragement for the people around you. And I think, the next thing I wanted to tell you guys, just to get it on your calendars, on December 10th, which is 2 weeks from now, at 8:30, we're going to have another Zoom, just like this, just to kind of catch up, see how everybody's doing. We're also going to announce our exciting event challenge contest. I don't know what to call it, a contest. We'll give you some more details about it, but we want everybody to show up so that we can give you some information so that you guys can earn some fun prizes from Kim and I. Log how your workout went too. Yes. Did you only do 2 push-ups? Yes, that is so true. So Beth just commented about giving some more specific as to how your workout went. So if you were able to get, up on your toes for your push-ups, or you're able to do some serious crunches, or I know Core de Force, when you could do those stupid whatever push-up things, those are really exciting. 22-minute hardcore has gorilla crawls. Like each of the workouts have their own things. And so just give us some details on it. That's a great point. Thanks, Beth. Is there anything else? Any comments about posting questions?
Does anybody have any questions at all about anything? I know we got several people on the phone who have joined us. Do anybody have any questions about anything?
We got about 10 minutes. So Kim, if you want to jump in and answer a couple of questions.
Do you have a question, Abby?
I do. I was waiting to see if anybody else had any. One of them I get asked a lot is, do I have to eat all of my containers? I know sometimes it's really, really hard for me to get all of that food in.
Yeah. And Autumn Calabrese, the creator of the 21 Day Fix, actually answered this question in a video that I've actually shared with challengers in the past. And the first few days of starting to use the containers can be a little bit rough if you are used to eating. Maybe you don't usually eat breakfast, and then maybe you have like a light lunch, and then you don't eat again until dinner time, and maybe you have like this really big meal at dinner time. That's the total opposite of these containers, and these containers encourage you to eat, a little bit of food several times throughout the day. So it can seem like all you're doing is stuffing yourself silly with this food. And if you feel that way, it's totally normal and it's okay. And it will get better as your body and actually as your metabolism gets used to the exercise you're doing, the water, the massive amount of water that you're consuming. And your metabolism is going to be like, oh, okay, I get what this is. Because when you first start out, your metabolism's probably been pretty slow. And you fill it with this food and it's not really working efficiently. And it can take a few days for it to get that way. But I promise, usually by day 4 or day 5, you're thinking, wow, this is awesome. I love that I could eat so much food. Autumn does say if you're struggling to get all of your containers in, the one container that you should always get in the full amount every day is your green container. That's your vegetables. That's where you get a lot of your vitamins and nutrients. So if you're supposed to have 4 green containers a day, or 3 green containers a day, then you definitely need to get those 3 green containers. Your purple, which is your fruit, is one that you could skip on. I would not skip on your protein. Protein helps keep you feeling full. It helps keep your metabolism going. So I would not skip on the red either. And that was from what Autumn, that was not me just making that up. That is what Autumn said.
Straight out of the mouth.
Yes.
Horse's mouth, something.
Yes.
Yeah. The other thing I just thought of is if you guys have questions as you get going in this challenge group, and you maybe post a a comment or a question on somebody else's post, and would you please tag Kim or myself so that we can make sure that we see that question, especially if it's under some comments. We may not always catch those. I know I try really hard, but just sometimes I miss them. So if you make sure that you tag us in any of those questions that you have, we'll make sure that we get back to you. Okay, anybody else have any other questions? Oh, tomorrow, there is a challenge that's been thrown out by Beachbody CEO, and it's called Breaking BOD, which is
Scary.
it's a little scary. So Carl kind of threw out a challenge to see if we could kind of freak out our technology people, our IT people, and get as many people as we can to work out tomorrow so that we can break BOD, because we've kind of overwhelmed it before. And so he's throwing down a challenge. So tomorrow, make sure that you work out. If you run into some issues technology-wise, that means we broke BOD. So that's what Carl was going for. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't think that will happen. We have broken it in the past when we've gotten new fitness programs, previews, and everybody's doing the workouts at the same time. And so everybody's logging in at the same time. And our Beachbody On Demand just it has not had a good record of being able to handle that in the past. Yeah. But tomorrow, it's not like everybody's going to be logging in at the same time. So, but it would be fun to break the all-time record of how many people log in for the day. I forget, I read what that number was today, Abby, and then
I meant to grab it beforehand. I meant to grab it. There were a couple that we kind of like came close to, and then there were two records that I remember reading, and I'm not sure which one we're going after.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
We're going to try to break some stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, let's break
it. Really quickly, we have like literally 4 minutes left before it kicks everybody off, but Beth wanted to do a quick introduction. So if you're on mute, if you wouldn't mind taking yourself off mute, and then I'm just going to call out your name and give me like a 30-second spiel about how many challenges you've done and your name and where you're from. Okay, Beth, you get to go first.
Woohoo! This is my daughter Bridget.
Bridget.
I'm Beth. I am a 4:30 a.m. wake up call. So I get up at the crack of dawn and work out. I am Steady Eddie Reliable and have been doing this for 1 year now. And I'm getting ready to do Chalene Extreme because I've been doing a bunch of PiYo and quarter force and non-weight things. So now I'm going to take a turn with weights.
Cool. Lisa Schroep.
I am Lisa Schroep. I live in West Lafayette, Indiana. And I am a foster mom of children. I say that because I'm in the veterinary field. We have no foster animals, just foster children. I have been nursing an injury. And I recommend that if you do not have proper cross-training shoes, to please work out barefoot or in socks. And I'm going to try to do 21-day fix again and not get injured.
That's a goal. I like it. Michelle.
Hi. I have laryngitis.
Oh no. Make it quick then.
I'm from Oklahoma. Well, I'm actually from Indiana, but I live in Oklahoma. My husband and I are doing this together. We've been doing it for almost 4 months. So anyways, that's all I'm going to say because I'm not out of juice.
Feel better. Right. Let's see, Samantha.
Hi, I'm Samantha James. I live in West Lafayette, Indiana, and I've been with Abby for I don't know how long it's been now. It's been a while, but I've had some things going on. So I've been trying to do the yoga retreat, but I've been having some issues because I have mono and some other things and 3 little people that need me. So I've been kind of struggling, but
you're here. You're showing up, and I appreciate it. Shannon.
Hi, my name is Shannon Teller. I live in Lafayette, Indiana, and I am a new mom. I have a almost 5-month-old now, And I'm also a LuLaRoe consultant. I'm hiding in my Lula room right now because my daughter's sleeping and my husband's out playing video games being real loud. So I'm hiding in here. I have been with Abby for about 3 months now, I think, Abby. So yeah, and I'm doing 22-minute hardcore right now. And I just worked out right before I jumped on this call. So that's why I look all like yucky and everything. But
I
those
think you look
girl calls
beautiful.
get me every time. But yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, Miss Tanya, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yay.
I'm
Got
Tanya.
about a minute.
Okay, I'm Tanya Butt. I'm from Crawfordsville, Indiana, and I've been with Abby. I'm just starting my 4th challenge group, and I'm going to give 21 Day Fix Extreme a try this time.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Awesome.
I'm excited. Yay. All right, Miss Amy,
Hello, can you hear me?
I hear ya.
Okay. This is Amy Warner. I'm from Beech Grove, Indiana, close to Indianapolis. I've been doing some of the Insanity in the past, so I'll probably do that, and I've been running a lot lately.
Awesome. Yay. Thanks, Amy. All right, Miss Kate,
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Couldn't tell. My computer, I don't know, the buttons are flashing, but I'm Kate Doherty. I live in Lafayette, but I work in Indianapolis, Indiana. I've been on and off for a couple of months. It's kind of been all over the place. But I am starting to work on building my base, do a half marathon in the spring. So I'm kind of between trying to figure out my winter routine because